Hi guys, this is a quick video tutorial on how to start a Google Hangout, okay? So this is a live stream, so you're going to be streaming live. What you do is go to plus.google.com, okay, that's your profile page for Google. Make sure you're signed into the right account. I usually use this one, okay? And what happens is that you go to your left, and there's some menu options here. What you do is find Hangouts, click Hangouts, and then once you're on the Hangouts page, you just scroll down, find Start the Hangout on Air, and then you come up with this pop-up. What you do is give your Hangout a name. So if I say Kelly Fidel live on I have right, and then you give people a link to register, or you can give people the link where it's going to happen live on your website. Okay, so you can, it depends on however way you set up your pages, but register here to watch live. Okay, and then you can give a brief kind of message about what this show is about. So interactive web TV show featuring right. I'm usually, I'll give a bit more detail here, but yeah, you can give whatever, whatever the topic's about, how to increase sales by 400%. Okay. Now here you can set, if you're about to go live in the next few minutes, then you can set it to now, okay? Or you can set it to later. So if it's at a later date, then you just choose your date here and choose your time. Make sure that your time zone is local to you. And if it's a public show, then you just click public. Or if it's private, then just put the names of the people that are going to join your panel. So in your case, when I do Hangouts with you, just for a bit of a shortcut, I just invite myself on one of my other accounts, okay, and then I just share it. Okay, so once that's created, once that's all filled in, what happens is you come to this page, which is the events page that you create. If you lose this page, then all you have to do is go to the side menu and click events, and you'll see the created event that you just created, okay, upcoming events. So when you click the title, you come up with this page. Here you can edit your event, if you want to change any details in the description, you can do that. Or you can, manage your list or invite people, give them, ability to comment or add photos, whatever you want, okay? And here are your links for the event. So on the web page, the way my web page is designed for the live stream, all I need is this part here to update on the page, and it will stream this whole thing live through my web pages. But we'll get more onto that as you go along, okay? So when you want to start the live stream, all you have to do is click start, okay? Once you click start, it will open up this kind of console, right? And then it will come up with this page here. Okay. Give it a few minutes to load, it's just loading. And on the left side, what you need to make sure is that you've got a hangout toolbox, okay? If you haven't got that, right, it usually comes up with these options here. If you haven't got that, then you need to click these three dots here and add the app, okay? Just search it. It will be quite a popular app, and install the extension, okay? Once that's done, then what you need to do, it will come up as this red box here with the toolkit. So you just click the red box, it will come up with a screen on your right, and what happens here is that you can set up what you want the page to be like, okay? So at the moment it looks like that, right? I've got some presets here, but to fill this in, it's called the lower third. So to fill that in, you just type in your name. I usually do this. Right, and type in the tagline. So it could be the title of your show, or it could be your sponsor. So I usually put in makeup by Unique. And the reason why I put it together is because it's quite limited on the characters that you can have. If you click it on, it will show. It's opposite at the moment. How you make that right is by clicking this little icon here. Right? If you want to change the color, you switch it back off, change the color here. I usually have it to about like purple to keep the theme. And you can choose a logo for your name as well. For your picture, sorry. And I usually choose a picture. The one I've got here is just an image of my face here, okay? And you can actually save this as a preset, so you can actually save it as main show, right? So whatever settings that you've done here, you can actually save it, and you can save other settings for other, segments of your show. I have a marketing class here as well, so I usually have that setting as well, okay? So that's how you do that. Up here you've got, while you're streaming, okay, so when you go live, the microphones are very sensitive, so when you're speaking, you need to have that off, but when the other person is speaking, then you need to have that on. And when the person comes onto your panel, when you give this link up here, this is the link you need to give, a unique link here. This is for people that want to join you on the panel. It's not to be shared to your live audience, okay? Because otherwise they'll end up on the panel. So it's only for you and your guest, this link here, okay? So share it, share this link here with your guest through email or Facebook messaging or however way you're communicating with them. And then once they click that link, they join you on your show here, and you'll see them under here. It will have a window for them, right? So when you are talking, you can switch your microphone off, and you can advise them to do the same to avoid echo. And when they're talking, you switch your microphone off, and then you also click on their image as well. So their screen comes up on the main page, okay? And then when you're talking, switch it back on and click your image here, so you show at the main page while you're talking. So you have to be quite interactive with this, on and off, switch between screens. If they talk for too long as well, hopefully they won't, because you control the conversation. But if they do, make sure you're switching between yourself and that person every minute or so the people can see you as well and not just the guest. And so make sure, keep your, so two things here when you're live. If you want to go live, start the broadcast, and it gives you a pop-up to confirm that you want to go live. How you know you're live is that it goes red and the live button comes up. So that's when you know you're live, and this yellow box shows here as well to show that you're live, okay? And settings for your webcam, you can connect your webcam here, your microphone, if you're using an external microphone for better sound. I'll tell you which microphones to get for that. It's a Yeti microphone, I'll give you the link for that. But yeah, you can set your microphone here as well. Okay. Do not click this button here. This will completely eliminate the whole console. Okay. So when you finished with your live stream, okay, you stop the broadcast. Your guest will probably still be here, so just thank them for their time. Thank them for an amazing show and experience, etc. And then once they're gone, then you click this, and then you leave the whole thing. Okay, that's how it works. I hope that helps, and any questions, just ask in the group.